Israel, which was Reuben, Gad, and Manasseh, they were the warriors. They went out to battle. They were on the front line in the battle, fighting that war. Now let's go from there to the book of 1 Chronicles, the 5th chapter, the 18th verse.
1 Chronicles chapter 5, verse 18. The sons of Reuben and the Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh, of valiant men, men able to bear buckler and sword, and to shoot with bow, and skillful in war, were 440,703 that went out to the war.
Go jump to 1 Chronicles 12 and 8.
First Chronicles chapter 12, verse 8. And of the Gadites, there separated themselves unto David into the whole to the wilderness men of might and men of war, fit for the battle, that could handle shield and buckler, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were as swift as a rose upon the mountains.
Right, because there's a book, I believe it's in the history of the American Indian, but there's other books where they said that Gad would run, they can run 300 miles. They can put water in their mouth, not spit it out, and run 300 miles straight. Now, we had said on the last show about lacrosse. Lacrosse was a game that Gad played, and what happened was when they would play the field from one goal to the other, it could be anywhere from 4 to 5 miles, but I found out it could be 15 miles. 15 miles from one goal to the other. And that's a lot of miles, so you had to be in tip-top shape to do that, man. Right, go ahead.
Verse 37, it says, And on the other side of Jordan, of the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half-tribe of Manasseh, with all manner of instruments of war for the battle, 120,000.
That's right, so it's telling you that they're known for the, like I said, they were the warriors of Israel. They were the warriors of Israel.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now I want to get something else here.
All of them champions of Red.
Okay, this right here is from a movie called
Hello, Abner.
Nightwing.
You did right to take the Torah. You have to open your mind.
I'm fighting you, Abner.
No, you saw the painting. Yahweh is let out. You're in the painting.
You killed our own people.
Yahweh will keep the good bad guy out of the underground. The rest will have to die.
Where are the bats? Tell me, Uncle, where are they?
The flying animals are Yahweh's messengers.
Now you keep
I can't let you kill everyone.
He keeps saying Yahweh.
Do the right
Basically, he's trying to say Yahweh, but they're not saying it the right way. But they're very close. So that proves Esau done made all this stuff up, man. He's the one that makes movies in Hollywood. So he knows that the Gadites are the Hebrew Israelites, because in that movie in that scene you just saw, he kept saying Yahweh, which is Yahweh. All right. Now we had went through this book called History of the American Indian by James Adair, and you can actually buy this book, I believe, from Amazon.com. And then this book here, it goes into the fact that they spoke Hebrew. All right. Yeah. Yeah, because we read last show, we read page 14 of this book, and it tells you that they had to be the Israelites according to James Adair's observation of them. All right. Now I just want to go to some of the Hebrew words. Go to the so this truth. Hold up, brother. So this truth is coming out. Okay, I want to go to languages and dialects, which is on page 40. All right. So this crap that I showed you earlier about the one of the tribes are from Norway, the other tribe are from a tribe of Gad is from Holland, and all that BS, that's a bunch of crap. Okay, this is page 40. It says the Indian language and dialects appear to have the very idiom and genius of the Hebrew. Their words and sentences are expressive, concise, fatical, sonorous, and bold, and often both in letters and signification, synonymous with the Hebrew language. All right. Now I want to go to some of these words real quick because we ran out of time, because we got to get down to the camp. All right, this is on page 42, and right here it says, and they are likewise. And they are likewise adverbs of place, as here, there signifies he or she. Then it says here, no, that's not what I want. Okay, they said Abba Yaka. It should be Abba Ka, which is your father. Abba is father, and the Ka at the end makes it your. All right? And Amaka, your mother. Amma is for mother. All right, here on page 44, the Hebrew nouns are either derived from verbs or both of them are one and the same, as Barak. Now the word Barak means blessing. Here it is again, Barak. Then as you read down, it says Dabar. Now the word Dabar means to speak. Okay, right over here you got, this is on page 47. Okay, commonly, Huma, red. The word here is ash, fire. Now the Hebrew word for fire is ash. So the Gadites called fire ash. Okay, right here, this is what it says over here. It says this is on page 50. The notes together compose their sacred, mysterious name. All right, Ye-O-He-Wa. Like on the clip that you just saw, he called him Yehwah. He called the name of the Lord Yehwah, which is close to the actual true name of the Most High. Now it says that this seems to be the true Hebrew pronunciation, of the divine essential name. And it says in the Hebrew, Yah-ha-wah-ha, which is Yahweh. Then it's got written Jehovah. If you understand the Hebrew, there's no J in the Hebrew, and there's no V sound in the Hebrew. So you take away the J, it'll be Yahweh or Yahweh. All right? It says here, Yah, to enable them humbly to supplicate, seems to point to the Hebrew custom of pronouncing Yah, which is short for Yahweh. Like hallelujah is hallelujah, which is short for hallelujah means praise ye Yah. But really you're supposed to say hallelujah Yahweh. not hallelujah or hallelujah. It's hallelujah Yahweh. All right. And I guess that's pretty much right. They say it again. They say ash, fire. They say Yah for the name of the Lord. Right here they say the word Al, a name of God, and Allah, signifying the covenant of the Holy One to redeem man, and Allah Wa, and that's also the name of the Most High, or the name of God. Yeah, it says its roots are Yah. Oh, right here, this is what I wanted. Now Gad knew when they came over here that this was the land of Canaan. That the Syrophoenicians or the Canaanites, which are known as the Olmec, when they were coming back over here for King Solomon and his navy, they left statues of themselves. Well, they knew to come over here, pursuant to 2 Kings, the 17th chapter, and what is it? And the Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra's, the 13th chapter. All right. Now it says right here, there was about 13 years ago a remnant of a nation or subdivided tribe of Indians called Kanai, which resembled the Hebrew proper name Canaan, Canaan, or Kanana. Now that's the land of Canaan. When you go back to Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, it speaks about how the Israelites are going to take the land of Canaan, the Canaanites, the Jebusites, because that land that they got, which is Palestine today, the Middle East, our homeland, that was known as the land of Canaan because the Canaanites were there before us. And the reason why we were able to take them down and push them out of their land, because that goes back to the curse that Noah put on Ham's son Canaan, because a servant of a servant shall he be to his brethren. That's talking about a servant to Shem. So all this stuff is coming together. Speak for a minute.
Right. So that's the bottom line, and that's the reason why all this information is coming out now, because we're coming down to the end. You know, this is the end. We're at the very end. And what did the Lord say? That by the time that before he comes and destroys this place, what does he have to do? He has to expose this so-called white men, these Edomites, for who they are. So that's why all this information is coming out now, because once the Most High fully exposes this devil, the last part of it is to destroy him with those nuclear missiles, which is the brightness of his coming.
That's right. That's right, man. But like I said, we heading down to the camp right now, and we wanted to get in the tribe of Ephraim, but I already knew that this is going to take a while to really get into it, you know? It's going to take a while for us to really get into it. So Lord willing, you know, the next show we'll get into maybe 2 more tribes, maybe even 3 tribes, and we'll go right into it. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.